Hey guys, this is Marion, and I am just here to introduce you to me and to my scrapbooking space. I just did my first video, and my goodness, it's hard. So, yay for everybody who's been doing this forever and has got it down packed, because I realize now that just trying to figure out where the camera should go is a chore. So, we will kind of scrap and learn together. Again, I'm going to call this channel Scrap and Learn, because every day that I try to scrap, I learn something new. And I wish that there were some things that people had told me when I first started scrapbooking that I didn't get. So I'm going to try to help everybody who comes along after me with maybe some products that they can buy. I am not by any means a rich woman, and I'm on a budget. And so I think I kind of make it work with what I have. I do have some big items in here, some big ticket items, but you know, you save up for those and grab them when you can, but there are ways around it. So let's talk about everything in this room here. I do not have an actual scrapbooking room. I'm on the back side of the living room, the room that nobody goes in and touches. I figured, well, if nobody's going in there, I should be able to use it for my scrapbooking, and it kind of works out wonderful. The room is by no means clean, but I'm going to show it to you guys anyway, just because I'm up. It's late, and I've been wanting to make these videos for a while, and I've been wanting to talk to you guys for a while, so I'm going to show it to you while it's a bit messy. So here we go. Hopefully I won't be making anybody sick with my camera moving all over the place. Now, on the internet, people keep showing me these Copic marker shelves. Well, I thought I didn't want to pay $20 per shelf and have to pay for shipping. So I built mine out of foam core. You can see on the side here from Michaels the foam board tag. Yep, I did it with a glue gun, and I cut it up and made it work. I do not own Copic markers for a few different reasons. Main reason is that it's expensive, and I'd rather spend my money on a few other things as opposed to Copic markers. So until I find an absolutely wonderful deal, I am not going to buy any Copic markers. Instead, I decided to buy the entire Pro Marker set, which I love. It's another alcohol-based marker, and it was just a better buy for me, and it pretty much does the same thing. So I'm very, very happy with that. Next to it here, oops, I'm hitting things, is my Cricut. Most of you guys know what a Cricut is. If not, it's possible that I'll be doing a video just explaining what a Cricut is, Provo Craft, and so on and so forth. I, until recently, only had 2 or 3 cartridges until Michaels did the cartridges for $9.99, and I bought a ton of those. So now I have maybe 10 or 12 cartridges now. Next to it is my Cuttlebug. And again, like I said, this room is not clean by any means right now, so computer wire hanging around. One of my Creeper crew, I was practicing my coloring. That's not the best, but it's kind of cute. She's kind of a cute girl there. Some embellishments, the box that I just did, the video on the box that I just did for my cousin Nyla. Let's see. Here's something kind of awesome. I bought this from Bed Bath & Beyond a while ago, and as you know, when you're scrapbooking, you have all these little pieces of papers and glitter everywhere. It's a little vacuum, which I use all the time. I have aqua pens here, Versamark pen, of course, stamping markers, gel pens right there. Am I getting this? Okay. I just bought the Micron pen set. I got it for a really good deal. I'm very happy with that. I got that from Joann's with like a 50% off coupon. You guys, the minute you get your coupons, cut them up and put them in your wallet, because how many times do we go and say, oh my gosh, I forgot my coupon, and the cashier says, oops, there's nothing I can do about it. So guys, the minute you get your coupons in the mail, cut them up, put them in your wallet. Recently bought the carousel from Michaels. I think this is from We Are Memory Keepers. It's not, wow, I'm really bad with this camera. It's not even full yet. I don't even know what I'm going to put in there. But it's on my desk. Another new buy, Light. Must have, especially in this very, very dark room. I got the one with the magnifying glass on it. It probably cost me about 50 bucks, I think. I used a coupon. No, I didn't use a coupon. It was half off right now, or 40% off at Michaels. And today's date is February 12th, I think, 2011, just in case you're wondering if the sale is still going on. Which I guess it's not, because all Michael's sales end on Saturday and begin a new one on Sunday. So sorry about that. But I'm sure tomorrow there'll be something big and better. Oh, there is. There's a 50% off coupon in tomorrow's Michael's ad. So yay. Here I have some basics acrylic paints. We're just moving across my table. I bought these little storage containers at the 99-cent store for $1. Here are some Glimmer Mist. Now, I like Glimmer Mist, however, I have more issues with the tips clogging than anything I've ever encountered, and it makes me angry. So, I just happened to have run into a store that sells Lindy Stamp Gang, and I love them. Lindy's Stamp Gang. Glitz, Spritz, can you guys see that? Anything by Lindy Stamp Gang, I love, love, love. That's an amazing product right there. I have no complaints. I will probably do a video just dedicated to them because I love them, love them, love them. Here are just all my paint brushes. Probably all came from Michael's. And a speedball. Why is the name of this not covered? Brayer. Just a good old rubber brayer. A few different reasons why you want to get one of those, but it doesn't have to be high on your priority list, at least not for me and the kind of scrapping that I do. I'll just smooth things out the best way I know how. It doesn't have to be high on the priority list. However, Lindy Stamp Gang stuff totally does because I love it. Here are some charms that I'm getting ready to use. I'm going to decorate my cell phone case as soon as I buy it. My new cell phone, not the case. Here is foam. This is Stamper's Best Kept Secret. Stamp on foam, you'll get a decent impression every time. A bead organizer. These things do not go here, however they're here right this second. Instead of using the spout, I don't know what you call it, to get all the static off your paper, I just use a bounce wipe. Just swipe it all over the paper before I emboss. I heat emboss. Here is my heat embossing tool. Here's my glass mat. I use this to cut whatever, I don't know, I'm cutting whatever I'm using. A good, sharp X-Acto knife should always be on the list. Here's something that I'm going to be using in the near future. I have a mini album that I need to do for another cousin of mine. Next to heat, the heat embossing tool is my glue gun. Must have glue guns. I just bought one with the precision tip too. That's a must have. I would definitely get one of those. Down here I'm stepping on all my cords. You need a ton of plugs when you're scrapbooking, especially you have a Cricut here, a gun there, another gun here. You need these things. So, and then down there is where I keep my stickles in here. And I think I have some scrap paper right there. Not nearly all my scrap paper. Matter of fact, I'm thinking about doing a swap of just everybody's scraps so that you get new fresh scraps. Because I'm so tired of looking at my scrap box, which I'll show you in a second. Over here, I think I've taken most of the stuff out of here. Oh, just kidding. I have some eyelets, my X-Acto knives, except for this is not by X-Acto. I forget who this is by. Fiskars. That's a really good blade to impress. My deep cut housing blade. Again, I'm just giving you guys an overview. Here are some of my color box pigment cat eyes. This stuff is not going to move because I'm just not loving this. This is the first thing that I bought and it did well for a while. However, now I've just kind of outgrown it. Ruler, bone folder, glue. Oh, I don't even know. Oh, my chalks are in there, a few stickers, and your 3D dimensional dots. Must have those. That's a must-have. Don't worry, I'll do a video on all the must-haves. But right now we're just kind of going through my scrapbook room. Down in the last three are just some of the paper collections that I have. Over here, where the video camera is, underneath there is a guillotine style cutter. It's old school, but it works wonders. Not a must-have, but I do appreciate having it at this point in my scrapbooking stage. I keep all my Michael's receipts. Look at all those receipts, guys. That's ridiculous, but I keep them. I file them away. Now, because I don't have a ton of room in this room, oh, I'm running out of time. Okay, I'm going to do a new video. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get all the rest of the stuff that I'd like to get, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. Underneath the table here are my, in the big white container is all my scraps that I really do just kind of want to give away to somebody and let them give me all their scraps, and that way we can have fresh scraps that are new and inviting and we actually want to play with. And the one next to all my Cricut cartridges are my tools. Next to that is my ribbon. This is under the table, mind you guys. Then over there are some of my flowers. Then as we get to the wall, I went ahead and just stacked the, I don't know who these are by either. I don't have any of my receipts for, I'm sure I have them, but I don't have them with me that tell us about these, who makes these containers, but they're stacked on top of each other. I just took the bottom off of one and then plopped that sucker right on the top. And in there hold most of my stamps. I just needed some place to put my stamps. I can't believe how many stamps I have now. I didn't have very many at the beginning of last year, and now I have a ton. Here's where I keep my 8.5 by 11 cardstock. I got those 5 containers from IKEA for like $2, which is wonderful, and that wasn't on sale. And then I have a few bags in there. And I keep all my bags and use them as trash bags in here. Paper towels, must have in the scrapbook room. And then over here in the corner, I have my jukebox, a ton of 12 by 12 paper, an iris case full of stamps. Here is something else I'd like to show you guys. I guess I'll do it now instead of doing a feature video for it. But I just love the way that my Stampworks embossing powders are in this little thing right here. I love them. It's just convenient, and it's a really, really, really good embossing powder. Here I have a few more flowers on top of my my stacked up storage cases, some stickers there. And I'll go into more detail very, very, very soon about each and everything. And that way we can again scrap and learn together. Alright guys, talk to you later. Bye-bye.